Alrighty guys, so here's today's recap. We are down or up 4 cents on the day. Right here, you can see we're up 4 cents, but we're actually down $1.60 after SEC fees, SEC and FINRA fees. Um, so yeah, that is, being down $1.60 after FINRA fees basically means that we overtraded today. I mean, I can show you guys the trader view chart here. And we took 90 trades. 90. We normally take anywhere in the ballpark of 20 to 40. Took 90 trades today. We didn't stop trading till like 20 minutes ago. And it's past 9 in the morning for me. Usually I stop around 7:30 or 8. It's past 9. So traded for over an hour past our limit. Just really just chopping around. We started the day good, but then we kind of gave it back. Went down to almost max loss, brought it back to 0. Then blew through max loss, recovered it really quickly. Turned around here. So these are all opportunities right here from 0 to -5 on the day. This area right here, these are all opportunities to stop trading. Obviously, if you've already gone towards max loss and then through it and you're somehow back above it, you should be stopping because it's obviously not a day where you're going to hit your goal. So stopping here would have been fine to do, but like not putting myself at the risk of going even further in the red. But we kept on trading, went down again, back up, just these huge down spike, up spikes. Which, you know what that says? It says I'm trading with too much size. And today, 12,000 shares in volume. So 6,000 buy, 6,000 sell. And what's my normal day look like? What was yesterday like? Yesterday we made $18. What was that like? How many shares did we trade there? 800. 900 shares yesterday to make 18 bucks. Here we have, I don't even know, how much is that? Let's see, calculator. Calculator this. 12,700 divided by 900. 14 times the volume today. 14 times the volume. We overtraded. Wow, way too much today. And most of that is because of this loss right here on SOBR, where we did break rules. How do you think someone gets in with 600 shares and when their normal share size is 10 to 50? The only way you can get in 600 shares is if you are what? If you're averaging down. Look at this right here. In with 100 shares at 209. We add it to 196. We add 500 or 400 shares at 195. Playing a bounce. Add once more at 194. And then 4 seconds later, we see the trade is not going to go up to, our average at this point is like 197. We see the tape is flooding with red. It's not going to go back up to 197 before it goes down another 10 cents. So we cut it 5 seconds later, realizing that, oh shit, we're averaging down. We're not supposed to be doing this. And we take the loss here. Luckily, we take the loss. That's something that I'm happy about. That even though we did average down, we did recognize it in the trade while it was happening that this is wrong. This is not what we're supposed to be doing. And I cut the trade 4 seconds later. Right here, 4 seconds later, I cut the trade. And was like, you know what? Nope, it's going lower. I cannot be averaging down. So I cut it, thankfully. $23 loss. And look, I cut it, and it does not get back up to where I was until way, way, way later in the day. So I would have been down, averaging down. And honestly, I probably would have cut it right here. So if I kept on averaging down. That could have been a huge loss if I kept averaging down. Thankfully I got better about it, cutting the loss. Still broke rules. You're not supposed to average down, so I still broke rules. That has to be addressed. Um, but I will pat myself on the back about how I did recognize it in the moment that I was breaking rules, and I stopped it once I saw that what I was doing was harmful to my account. So thankfully, I stopped it there. Um, After that though, you can see before that trade, I was putting max like 100, maybe 200, no, like 100 shares into a trade and then selling it. But as you can see after this loss, I kind of get aggressive on my trading. You see here on tops, 200 shares on let's see. I'm using 100 share blocks now. And this is where the share size comes in today, where we have that big volume today. That's where this comes in, is because after this trade right here on Sober, we um, start using bigger share size. Look at this, 200, 400, 200, 200. So 100 buy, 100 sell, 200 buy, 200 sell, when my normal is 30 and 50, 30 and 50. So 100, 100, 200, 200, 400, 400, 400. Basically all day long today using 50 shares and 100 share blocks after that one loss. And so I think that one loss spiked my emotions so much so that I began emotionally trading. And I mean, here, this was the beautiful pattern, so I don't mind taking size there. It's just I wasn't supposed to take this much size because even though the trade worked out, it was coming from a place of revenge trading, which is not good at all. So even though this got us back out of that hole almost, that $15 right there, this right here, this is right here. So after that first spike down from the sober trade, then we get that spike up on tops. And so even though we made money on tops right here, here, it was not good trading because it was coming from a place of I need to make this loss back. I need to um, end the day green. All those thoughts running through my mind. Um, Basically, let's see here. Let's go back to our positions. Here, tops, we ended the day up 13 on. Sober down 27 on. And ABOS is the big winner today, $30. And this one I traded pretty much all day long. This one right here. So from here all the way till pretty much here, 8:50 in the morning. So yeah, from 7:30 till 8:50, so for a whole hour and a half almost, I traded ABOS primarily. Was able to make money on the ascensions, and then lost some during these pullbacks. There was a lot of false breakouts. A lot of false breakouts. There's definitely a big short in ABOS. I can tell you that. And until it breaks pre-market high of 993, this short is not going away because this short held. There's one huge short in this trade. I'm not sure who it is or what they're doing, but they were holding through all of these huge 60-cent rips. They held through this pullback or this rip through VWAP. I mean, you could just tell there was selling pressure this entire time. There was selling pressure this entire time. All the shorts are still selling. They're still selling. Even when we got this 5-minute candle right here and move higher, 60 cents higher, you could tell there was short pressure because it was still not ripping. I mean, this kind of move um on ATXI yesterday would have gone to 11 because there would have been shorts getting out of the way, buying back their shares, and it would have just been a continuation into a halt. This was not anywhere near halt levels because it was grinding. It was grinding up. Look at this. Even though we get these breakouts, right here at 967 with the high right here, that should have gone to 975, 980, 985 and halted. Instead, pulls back below 950, churns around 950 for 10 minutes, or 20 minutes, look at this, all the way here, just churning and churning and churning. And then the sellers take control and it pushes back down. So yeah, ABOS was, I made a lot, I made a good chunk of money on it, good chunk of change. I overtraded it, 3,000 shares bought, 3,000 shares sold. But um there's definitely some sort of seller on this stock. I would be careful about it. And until it breaks a high of pre-market 993, there's gonna be that seller because they are not budging. Um, what else today? A couple of low volume stocks, APRN, nothing really to mention there. Let's see. APRN. Really, there's nothing to mention here. It was just a low volume stock. I got in right around here and then got out on the pullback. BIAF was a number 3 gapper, I believe, kind of selling off all day long. I missed the move at the open, and then I traded the move right here on the move back to VWAP right here, and lost money on it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Way over traded today. Not getting the kind of follow through that we'd want on some of these breakouts. And yeah, we had that one trade where we did average down, but we cut it as soon as we realized what was going on. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Stick around for tomorrow. I didn't live stream this morning because of the internet issues yesterday. Until my internet gets back to better, I will be just doing recaps for just this week. I'll probably start streaming again either tomorrow or Friday. And then, yeah, so I'll see you then. I'll keep doing recaps. All right. Peace out.